Parenting well-behaved kids. Ephesians chapter 6 verses 4. Fathers in the ancient times were instructed by God to bring up their children with discipline and instruction that comes from the Lord. When we were being raised by our parents in the 80s, there were some indisciplines among the children we played with in the neighborhood, but the moral erosion was not as so great as it is today. The rise in technology has eroded away the moral fiber that once held cultures together with decency. A stranger in our days would cane you for eating while walking. Greed was punishable. If a neighborhood had a very fancy party and had not invited us, we would gladly stay home and eat our beans as they feasted on their chicken in the neighborhood. We didn't have much, but we were taught to be content in the little we had. This did not mean that we did not desire more, but we were taught to be thankful for what we had, patient for what was to come. I remember waiting for Daddy to buy me a bike. This stalled until we left home. But we were grateful for the wooden bikes and the wire cars that we made ourselves. No matter how tired we were, when our guests showed up in the house, we were all required to leave our rooms to come and greet them. Then, in due respect, we vacate the living room for adults to have a dialogue. This inculcated honor for visitors and discouraged gossiping. The culture of honor was to celebrate guests the way they are without stumbling over who they are not. I am now raising girls and I try to encourage the virtue of honor. It is not the titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. I teach my girls to be honorable if they wish to associate with honorable people. Chores were for everybody, including Daddy, but nobody had the powers to assign him duty. Daddy participated by giving himself freely, something he could do when he was free. When adults do not participate in chores, you paint a picture that make money and let money work for you. Then they will never learn how to cook. And then the maids are doing the cooking for them. Then they will never know how to wash because someone is washing for them. Teach children responsibility before your responsibility captures their heart. It is stated that if you want children to keep their feet on the ground, put some responsibility on their shoulders. Hold your kids accountable by checking their beds if they have laid them. Clearing the table after food should not be done by anyone else but them. Teach integrity as a parent. When they borrow things, they must return them before the owner asks for them. It shows integrity. They should return small things like pens, umbrellas, food containers, and etc. We teach our children to respect people's personal boundaries. This includes entering people's bedrooms, frequenting neighbors' homes, picking up phone calls for adults, asking adults personal questions like, why are you fat? Are you married? Why did you buy a car? People with no boundaries of their own often have no respect for boundaries of others. Teach our kids that you never grow small by doing something of kindness to others. Things like opening a door for someone coming behind you shows that you were brought up well. In Africa, we raise our children as beggars and opportunists. We beg from salt to sugar and even matches. The ripple effect is that as a result, we raise a begging community. But you can raise donors, kids who are always giving to the community rather than begging from the community. We can raise kids who are not burdensome. We are faced with a generation that is not respectful. A teenager knocked a man carrying his groceries in a supermarket and failed to say sorry even when he was persuaded. I want my kids to treat others the way they want to be treated. When people respect them, they should respect back. When someone disrespects them, they should return to them respect instead of disrespect. You never allow the ugly side in others to bring out ugliness in you. Respect the maids and people that help us at home, at the gate, and in the house, like you would respect your parents. Give others a chance to talk until they are done, then respond with a polite note. Their view may be different, their values may be strange, but it's good manners to respect varying opinions. What is 9 to me may be 6 to someone else. Don't belittle someone's tribe, culture, food, traditions. Your taboo can be someone's delicacy. I see parents struggling with their children as their children choose to marry from a tribe they have grown up despising. Be an open parent. Treat all tribes with respect and all cultures with honor. We seem to have lost a lot of things at the fireplace where grandparents taught all the things in riddles. We are now questioning what happened to the kids of these days. Nothing happened. We just lost the fireplace, but we can rebrand and come with parenting talks. The world has greed for food, greed for money, greed for opportunities. Teach contentment to your kids. Luke 12:15 teaches, take heed, be aware of covetousness, for a man's life consists not in the abundance of things which he possesses. Never ask for money after doing an act of kindness. Kindness is priceless. Let that be a deeper lesson for your kids. If they give a lift to a neighbor, they should never ask money from them. Let them say kindness is priceless. Good kids have a heart for community. They can dig a well for free, fix potholes at no cost so that everyone is happy. I asked our gate man how much it cost to mend my daughter's shoes, and he replied, that was for free since you always give me many jobs. Imagine a world with selfless people, kinder individuals. It all starts with our kids. Selfless people give chance to others to go first. They are not driven by cheap popularity. They don't need video cameras to update their statuses when they are giving to the poor in the community. I pray that you raise godly children that will change our world in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you for listening, Patrick.